guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Maddie if you're new here, and I post book videos every week. And today's video is going to be a reading vlog, more specifically a mood reading vlog where I mood read for a week. And I wanted to do this video because I've been reading the most random books lately. Like I read John Green's Turtles All the Way Down last week because I wanted to read it before the movie came out, and that's one of my favorite books. And then I was like, oh, let me read Bunny by Mona Awad. And if you know those two books, those are very different books. And then after that, I was like, oh, I really want to read Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, which is Colin and Penelope's story because their Netflix season is about to come out. So I decided to pick up the camera because I did start reading that book. And therefore, this turned into a mood reading video. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe because I post reading vlogs every week. And let's get right into the video. Sam got the whole bookshelf built last night, the first part of it, because there's an add-on part to the side that's like a skinnier version of it, just so we could fill the whole wall. He just has to hammer everything in because he didn't want to be noisy last night. He was doing it at like 10, maybe 10:30. And we actually are respectful of our neighbors. So yeah, I told him to just do it. Just do it. Everybody else is being loud. Just hammer it in, baby. But yeah, I'm so excited. And that's the other bookshelf. And they're gonna go over there. It is so sunny this morning. Look at that. Oh my God. I am reading Penelope and Colin's story. It's called Romancing Mr. Bridgerton because I'm so invested in this couple. I'm so excited for this season. I've never read any of the books before, but everybody's just been hyping it up. So I kind of wanted to read the book before. So I bought it. I've never bought a book on my Kindle. I'm such a library girly, but there's a long wait at the library. I started it yesterday. I'm 18% into it. I really like it. Like, I enjoy this writing. I thought it was going to be boring, but now I kind of want to read all the other stories. So yeah. Hey guys. I am unwell, so ignore my appearance. I have been trying out Pilates classes here, and I went to 2 at the same studio this week, and then I went to a different studio today. Let's just say the 2 Pilates classes I took earlier in the week felt like yoga compared to this one. I'm having flashbacks. Every part of my body is sore, and it's only been a few hours. I'm not doing well. I'm not doing well, but I have a reading update because all I can do is sit here and read. I think I only mentioned that I was reading Bridgerton once, but I just finished it. I started it 2 days ago and I finished it just now. This is Colin and Penelope's story, and I wanted to read it because the Netflix show is coming out with a new season next week, and the book was really good. I thought it was going to be kind of boring, but it was quick. Their romance was like a slow burn situation, and that's not a spoiler. I feel like everybody knows that. So it took a while for them to get together, but I still feel like the Penelope's everyday life and her interactions with Eloise and all of the Bridgertons and her mom was entertaining. And I will say, this book was not as spicy as I thought it was going to be, which is not a bad thing. The TV shows are so spicy. And this really only had maybe like 2 spice scenes, and they weren't even like crazy, you know? It was just, they were romantic, I guess you could say. I don't know, I kind of love this era. I feel like I'm gonna want to read all of the other Bridgerton books. I was definitely in the mood to read this, so I'm glad I'm filming this video. And then I went back and watched the trailer, and I think the TV show is gonna be really different from the book, because in the book, the way they get together, it just kind of happens more naturally. I mean, it takes a while, it takes 10 years, but they just Colin realizes his feelings for Penelope, obviously because Penelope's been in love with him the whole time. But in the show, it looks like Colin helps Penelope try to find a husband, and that's kind of how he falls in love with her then. I'm interested to see. I feel like it's gonna be pretty different. I don't know. I really like them. I highlighted so much in this book. There were so many cute moments. Next, I either want to read The Spanish Love Deception, which I've heard great things and terrible things, but that's kind of intriguing to me. And then earlier I said I was in the middle of a few books right now. I'm also 55% with The Score by Elle Kennedy. I feel like I'm gonna finish reading that because I was in the mood to read that a few days ago, and then I wanted to read Bridgerton, and now I might go back and finish that eventually. But I think I want to read The Vampire Academy because I just got that from the Libby app, and I saw a TikTok about the TV show on Peacock, and now I want to read the books and then watch the TV show. And I'll tell you guys about the audiobook I'm listening to later. Bye. I have not updated the vlog much. Oh, my camera's gonna die. So rapid fire update. Rapid fire update. Also me, not a thought in my brain. Oh, last I told you I finished Bridgerton, Colin and Penelope's story. And then I said I was gonna read Vampire Academy, and I did. And I got 15% through between last night and tonight. I have no thoughts so far. It's just like the build up, what am I trying to explain? World building situation. And I updated my Goodreads, and everybody commented and was like, oh my God, I loved this series in high school. So I don't know if it's gonna hit the same now, but we shall see. So I read 15% of that, but then we went to the park because it was a nice day here in Amsterdam. The sun was out all day, not a cloud in the sky, and we were reading. Okay, camera cut off. But what I was saying is I didn't want to read Vampire Diary at the park because there were people talking and some minor distractions, and when you're trying to get into a book or start a book, that's not a good place to be. I don't know. And so I picked back up, I think I'm reading The Score by Elle Kennedy. It's one of those books in the off-campus series, and I read a few chapters in that, and I think I'm now at 65% done with that. So I'll update you guys later, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Hey guys, I have a lot of reading updates. Sam went for a bike ride today for his Ironman training, and I went to the park again and laid out for 3 hours. And it doesn't even look like I got a single ounce of sun on my face. Sweet. But the UV must not be very high. So while I was there, I finished The Score by Elle Kennedy. I sat there and read for an hour and a half straight, and I knocked it out. And honestly, I did not love this book. And I don't remember loving the second book in this series either. I only remember loving the first one, which is The Deal, which is about Garrett and Hannah. I remember loving that book. I don't know if it's because I picked it up when I was younger, and then I reread it when I got back into reading or something like that. But these books do not hit the same. And the only reason I wanted to read this is because I really want to read The Graham Effect, which is a continuation of the series or a spin-off of the series just years later about Garrett and Hannah's daughter. And everybody has been saying that it's so good, but I kind of wanted to finish the rest of the off-campus series before I start that series. I think I'm just gonna read The Graham Effect. I don't think I need to read the last book in the series, even though it is an accidental pregnancy trope, which I low-key kind of love those. So I don't know how I would rate this. There were times when I was like very cringed out, but if you just want like a mindless read, something to entertain you, then I would definitely recommend this. Ooh. Oh, got that on my Kindle. Cheers. So then I was so excited because I wanted to read The Spanish Love Deception because I have that book out from the library right now on my Kindle. And I've heard like some controversial opinions about it, and those books are kind of fun. You know, it's either gonna make me really happy or it's gonna make me mad. So I went to read it, and I had not downloaded it all the way, and I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I couldn't read that. So I read maybe 2 more chapters of Vampire Academy, and I'm 23% through with that. And then I left and came back, but on the walk there, and then the last 15 minutes I was laying out, I was listening to an audiobook. And I randomly downloaded, not randomly, but I downloaded approximately 10 audiobooks that were available now on Libby because this apartment is kind of noisy and I can hear footsteps and talking from the neighbors upstairs and them slamming the door and stuff like that. And so I have to be playing something at all times, otherwise it angers me just because of the person that I am. So I downloaded a million, and then I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do. And then I saw this interview where people randomly interview strangers off the streets about their favorite book, and someone said Educated. That was one of the books I downloaded. It's a memoir by Tara Westover, and I honestly didn't even know how to explain this to you guys, so I just looked up the description just now. I started it without knowing anything about it, and the description is really interesting. I'm 17% into the book. It's been about 2 hours, and this is the summary. Born to survivalists in the mountain of Idaho, Tara Westover was 17 the first time she set foot in a classroom. Her family was so isolated from mainstream society that there was no one to ensure the children received an education, and no one to intervene when one of Tara's older brothers became violent. When another brother got himself into college, Tara decided to try a new kind of life. Her quest for knowledge transformed her, taking her over oceans and across continents, to Harvard and to Cambridge University. Cambridge? I'm stupid. I know that university, I don't know how people pronounce it. Only then would she wonder if she traveled too far, if there was still a way home. Mysterious, okay. And it's on the New York Times bestsellers list, and it's won a bunch of awards and stuff like that. And then I wanted to tell you guys that I'm kind of a liar because this is supposed to be a mood reading vlog. And you know what, I'm really in the mood to read right now, but I kind of want to save it for another video. Sam and I went to the bookstore yesterday and got Carly Fortune's newest release, This Summer Will Be Different. And I really want to read this, but I want to save it for a different reading vlog. I think I want to do reading books that I think will be 5 stars. Maybe I'll pick up The Spanish Love Deception, and if I can't get into that, I'm just gonna read this because this is what I'm in the mood for. Update you guys later. Also, it's funny being a mood reader because I want to read approximately 10 different books every single day, and then the next day I won't think about that book that I wanted to read so badly for a year. That's kind of how I feel about Vampire Academy right now. I do want to read it, and I saw a TikTok that made me really want to read it because there's a TV show. And one thing about me, I love multiple forms of entertainment. You know, if I love a book, great. If I love a book that has a TV show, even better, because I have 2 things I can obsess over and think about for ages. But right now, I kind of want a summary read because the weather's nice here, and Vampire Academy seems like a spooky season kind of read, even though it's not scary. I mean, I hope it's not. I'm having a hard time wanting to pick that one up because I just want a cute, fun rom-com. So those are just some of my thoughts right now. Okay, hey guys, I did not film anything Monday and Tuesday, but it's now Wednesday and I have some reading updates. But first I'll catch you up. So I started this vlog on Friday and I'm gonna continue it until Friday, so that way we have a week of mood reading. But on Monday, I didn't read much of The Spanish Love Deception, but I did listen to a lot of my audiobook, which is Educated by Tara Westover, and I probably got to about 65%. I think that's where I'm at today, and it is very sad at the point I'm at, and it is shocking. I'm definitely gonna remember a few specific moments from this book because I was stunned. And then yesterday I didn't film anything either because I went back to the park to read out in the sun for a little bit, but I didn't want too much of the same content in this video because I think I filmed that Saturday and Sunday also. But don't worry, more reading vlogs at the park coming soon. I laid out for 2 hours and I read The Spanish Love Deception, and I am now 50% through with it, and I feel like things are finally happening. It was a lot of buildup, and ever since I asked my cousin what she thought of this book, I can't stop thinking about it. She said she didn't like this book because Lena's inner monologue is so annoying. Lena is the main character, and I couldn't agree more. She just spirals. She'll be talking to someone and then she'll get stuck inside her head and think about something in the future, think about something that happened 10 years ago, and then I'm like, was she talking to someone? And I'll literally have to scroll back and see what the last thing someone said to her was, because she gets stuck inside her mind so much, and not in like a dark way, but in an annoying way. I'm like, girl, just respond to the question. Honestly, if I've seen a lot of paragraphs about her inner monologue without quotation marks, I'll just skip it because I know there's no actual dialogue, and I'll just skip over until I see that she's talking to Aaron, which is the male main character. And if you do that, it's not that annoying and the book goes by fast. So I'll let you guys know. I did not like Aaron at first. I don't know what his deal is, but I feel like we're gonna figure it out soon. And it's reminding me of The Hating Game, which is another workplace romance. And I really liked that book, and I loved the movie. So I think I might like this. I don't know. We'll see. If I finish this, this will be my 3rd book I finished this week. And then if I finish my audiobook, that'll be 4 in a week. So I'll let you guys know when I finish The Spanish Love Deception. Bye. Guys, I am dead inside. I'm dead inside. Actually, I'm not. I just finished all 4 episodes of Bridgerton season 3, Colin and Penelope season, which is the book I read in this video. And the other 4 episodes don't come out for a month, and I'm going to lose my mind. It ended on such a good part. Okay. That's besides the point. Oh, the other good TV show I was watching this week, I'm sure you guys have all heard of it if you're on TikTok, it's called Maxton Hall, and it's on Amazon Prime. And it's a German TV show, but they translated it into English. But honestly, just watch it in German with the subtitles because it translates better. It's an enemies to lovers show, TV show. So I am loving TV lately. But back to my book updates. I finished The Spanish Love Deception this morning, and honestly last night and this morning I was just skimming it. I was bored. I was bored, but I was 70% into it. I was hopeful it was gonna get better, but their love for each other came out of nowhere. Like I did not see that it was there the whole time, so I thought that was kind of random. I did not like it. I gave it 2 stars. And would not recommend it, but I did want to read it at one point, so I guess I finished it, and I still have 4 hours in my audiobook to listen to, and I'm hoping to finish this before tomorrow because this video is wrapping up tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, today's Thursday, so let's see if I can finish 4 books in this video, and I will update you guys later. Hey guys, I did not think I was going to update you again. It's still Friday. It's Friday, it's 8:30. No, it's literally Thursday. It's still Thursday at 8:30. When I updated you earlier, I said I finished Spanish Love Deception, was still listening to my audiobook, and I watched all 4 episodes of the first half of Bridgerton. And then I was talking to Sam about Bridgerton at dinner because I'm obsessed. And then when I got home, I decided to just buy Eloise's book because I loved Eloise's character. There were a few moments that I was LOLing at in this season. She is so sassy and independent. I love it. So I bought her book because it's not on Kindle Unlimited. I pay for my own Kindle Unlimited, but somehow my dad's credit card is linked to my Kindle. And so he saw that I bought Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, and Eloise's book is called To Sir Philip with Love. So he's probably like, what are you doing, girl? But the books are good. The books are so good. Oh, and I guess just a little background for Eloise if you guys care. She is technically the middle child. Her and Daphne are the middle children, and she loves to read, so that's why I connect to her. And she swore she was never gonna get married or something like that, but this book is gonna be good because obviously she meets someone and falls in love. And I love those storylines where the person is like so independent and good by themselves, but then they meet someone that compliments them and becomes their other half. So we'll see how this goes. Bye for real. Hey guys, this is my last update for my mood reading vlog, and I did not end up finishing a 4th book. I still have 2 hours left on my audiobook, which is Educated by Tara Westover, but I'm gonna finish it within the next few days for sure, or maybe even tonight. And then I was reading up a storm though between last night and this morning. I got 50% through with Eloise's book in the Bridgerton series. It's called To Sir Philip with Love, and I've been loving that book. I love the Bridgerton books. I'm seriously gonna read all of them now. So the first one is on Kindle Unlimited if you guys want to start that series, but the rest of them are not. I think I started 6 books in this video and I only finished 3, and I think I'm only gonna finish 2 more of those books out of the 6 I started anytime soon. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Subscribe, y'all, and stay tuned for another reading vlog coming soon.